Hey guys, welcome back to Tempest Tuesday, the show where I show you my progress on the custom command mod pack and show you the survival modules and also release my update world for download. So today, this is an altar. It doesn't have a texture and you cannot craft it yet, so I've just left it right here for you. Now what you can do here is you can put a diamond thing of your choice inside and then emeralds around it, then wait a bit. And as you can see, it crafts an ultium kind of boots. And you can see a full list of boots and equipment right here. You see I've done them all. This is all using loot tables, so you can get 1 of 8 of the random things. The worst one is probably the frost one and the fire one, so you don't want that. Also, I discovered something pretty cool. If we just give ourselves an elytra, equip that, and then let's go into game mode 0, put on explosive boots, put our ultium wands in our offhand, what you can actually do is take on very large groups of mobs. So if we have a huge group of mobs right here, we can just go up here. I don't know why the elytra keeps doing that. Shift. And yeah, because there's a huge group of mobs, heaps of explosions go off at once, and everyone gets launched way up into the air. So if you're ever struggling, I advise you keep your elytra nearby, because if you don't have it, find some water. So now I'm going to show you the update to the food system. If we go scoreboard, players set food timer to huge number, then as you can see, I've had a little bit too much bread to eat by the looks of things. So it shows you your progress on your food at the moment. So as you can see, starch, I've eaten too much, that's why it's yellow, so I get this slowness effect. So you can eat too much starch, meat and sugar, and if you have too much of those then you get slowness. However, sugar does give you jump boost if you have it in moderation. If your sugar runs out, that's fine, no hassle. If your meat runs out, you actually get a vegetarian bonus to go with it. So this effect lasts for 10 minutes, but if you clear your effects with milk or something like that, then you can be alleviated for the next 10 minutes. So when the food timer goes down again, you'll see that everything's kind of gone down by 1. So I'm still full up on starch, so I get that slowness effect. Let's go a little bit lower. I've still eaten too much bread. Let's go even lower now. Still eating too much bread. And there we go. My meat has run out, and so I get this absorption bonus right here. So let's give ourselves some hunger, so I can show you what it's like to eat sugar. So let's have 4 cookies. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And if we clear our effects again, and then set the score back, you will see, okay, so we get jump boost, and also the vegetarian bonus. My fruit and veg score has turned red, which means I'm running out. I need to eat more fruit and veg. So let's just eat a few more of those, make ourselves hungry. Remember that there's 10-minute intervals between each one, so you get plenty of time. And let's clear our effects and set the timer again. And as you can see, our fruit and veg score has gone up again. Now, if I were to make myself hungry again and eat some roast chicken and have more of that, then when we clear our effects again and then set the timer, you can see that my meat score has gone up and I do not get this absorption bonus. Now, if I let any of these run out, if I let the fruit and veg or the starch run out, then I will get hunger. If I have too much meat, too much starch or too much sugar, then I will get slowness. I think this method is a lot simpler and it's very easy to see if you're getting too much, not enough of, or just right of a particular thing. So if I were to have tons and tons of sugar, let's just go crazy with the cookies. Say that cookies are the only thing we have. Let's stock up on cookies. This really isn't healthy. Okay, I think that's enough cookies. As you can see, I am getting hunger because my sugar is way too high. My starch actually doesn't give me hunger until it reaches completely 0, and I'll show you what that looks like when that happens. So now the starch has turned red, and I'm getting hunger level 3 now from that, so my starch and fruit situation is not looking very good. I think we need to stock up on more fruits and starch. And 10 minutes later, you can see that those scores have slightly gone up, just a little bit. So then if I cleared my effects, then I would be alleviated from everything except for the slowness from the sugar. So that's how the new food system works. I think it's more intuitive and you can actually see how you're going. Like, I've had too much sugar, my meat is fine. It's best off you just don't eat meat at all, but sometimes you got no choice. Now I'm going to show you 2 custom mobs, and these guys will only spawn deep underground. Not in the nether, but just around diamond layer. First off, we have the Wanderer. Starts off with a bit of glowing, that will go away soon and it will just look like a floating head. Now you will be able to hear this guy from a while away, and if you do hear him, I suggest you should probably run or just keep your distance, because in a confined area this guy can tear you apart. So, pretty slow. You can escape it pretty easily, but as you can see, it's doing this pretty scary effect. Now if I were to go up to it, I can hit it like normal, that's fine, but if I were to stick around here and let it attack me, I get blindness, weakness, and mining fatigue, which makes me pretty much useless, and I just need to get the heck out of here as fast as I can. Since I have blindness, I can't sprint, I just have to move away from it until the effect wears off. You can actually kill this guy, but it just requires a bit of timing or perhaps even a ranged weapon, so let's let it do its attack, and now let's move in. It's got 100 health too, so it can put up quite a fight, especially in a confined area. This next one is just to scare you, really. It's very powerful, and if you find it, you have to kill it very quickly. As you can see, 4 hearts, and it's extremely fast. But it doesn't have a lot of health, so that's the drawback here. Doesn't require any command blocks to run, and that's called the duskblood, by the way. Okay, I just wanted to show off 3 custom structures I plan on adding. These will not be procedurally generated, these will just appear in your world, so these guys will spawn in grassy areas. So, this is a spider's nest, and as you can see, every now and then a spider will appear here. So we're going to see that in a sec. There we go. Now there are command blocks under here, but if I were in survival mode and I went near them, they will be instantly turned into dirt, so you will never see them. It's like they were never there. That way the commands aren't always running. If the structure's not present, the commands won't be running at all, because obviously they're not there. And once you've technically conquered the area and go near here, then the cave spiders will stop spawning, which I think is pretty cool. Then we have this thing, which I think will spawn only in the jungle. It's got a nice jungly theme right here. So it's a nice looking tower. It doesn't have any custom mobs or loot inside as of yet. I plan on changing that. I might add like a custom mob up here, maybe some snipers or something. Then we go down here and we have a nether portal room. This thing will spawn underground in just random places, very rarely. Just a nether portal. I thought, you know what, this needs to be a thing in Minecraft. Also 4 blazes will spawn in here as well. Sometimes. Not all the time, but just sometimes. I thought, yeah, this needs to be added. No spawners, no custom mobs, no custom loot, just a simple nether portal room. Oh man, that's a lot of stuff that I've covered today. So, I made a new outro card, by the way, so I can mention my Patreons, that they are Kyle, Patrick, mblohr, Mr. DemonN, and Mike, and check this out, you guys are going to be blown away by this transition that's going to happen. Bit slow. It's a work in progress, and I've posted this on Twitter already. Some of you have given your feedback, and I really appreciate it, but I'm just keeping it here just to see what you guys think as well. Most people say I should get rid of the featured tutorial and featured videos section anyway, but for now, thank you all very much for watching. World download will be in the description. I will see you all in the next one. Take care.